shock. And he said, what happened? I ordered my soldiers to kill you, and how come you're still alive? Then Imam taught him that hirs, which is Jawad that we have, that ring that we tend to wear with a star. It has a, it's written on a deer skin, or some of the children that put in their neck. So now look at the state of mercy of the Imam, because they are the representatives of Rahman. That's what we recite, Wa Ummana or Rahman, right, in Ziyarat Jami' Kabira. So Imam teaches him that dua of protection, hirs, and he carves that, on his armor, and he wears it when he goes to fight, so that he be protected. To that extent, they were merciful towards their enemies. So Fazl, in that state, wanted to really somehow eradicate, uproot, and kill the Imam, or get back to the Imam for who is and what he is, with the pressure from the father as well, the bitawajjuhi of the people towards the father. He made a plan where he was put inside the room after giving the poison, and the Imam was in a state of that pain after that poison was given to the Imam. And she comes out of the room and she calls the slave girls, and when they all gathered, they started to clap and they started to sing. And they said that let not the cries of the Imam goes outside this room, outside this chamber, so that anyone would come and help and assist the Imam. As the music was playing, our Imam inside that chamber was like a fish out of water, because the poison was affecting the Imam, to the extent that the Imam asked for water. And when the water was asked, one of the slave girls, they say that she had some mercy and her heart turned kind towards the Imam. So she ran to get the water, and as soon as she brought the water, Fazl takes the water, opens the door and throws the water in front of the Imam. This is the water you want. And indeed at this hour he would have remembered the thirst of Abu Abdullah al-Hussein alayhi salam, where at that time, not at the time where Abu Abdullah is about to be slaughtered, no, Imam wasn't thirsty at that time. But at that time, when he raises Ali Asghar and he asks for water, a spoon of water would have quenched the thirst of Asghar, a 6-month-old. At that time, the intensity of thirst hits the heart of the Imam. Not at that time when shimmer is on the chest of Imam Hussein and he is asking for water. He's not asking for water for himself, but rather for shimmer. But at that time when that 3-headed arrow pierced the neck of Asghar, that is the time the intensity of thirst was felt by our Imam. And here Imam Jawad alayhi salam remembers that thirst of his Mawla and his Agha. And finally the soul of the Imam departs. And it has been mentioned that when Imam died, Fazl with the servants takes the body of the Imam and throws it on top of the roof of the castle. And this body was laid on the roof under the sun. But they say that pigeons came and they spread their wings in order to protect the Imam. But there was a body in the plain of Karbala that wasn't protected by the pigeons, as the Imam of our time recited in Ziyarat al-Nabi. He says that my salutation and my salams to the Imam who had nothing on his body. And that is why no wonder when Imam Zainul Abidin was taken captive and he was going through the Maqtal, through the Qatalgah, when he sees the body of his father in that state and shape, here Zainab approaches and shakes the shoulder of Imam Sajjad alayhi salam. Oh Sajjad, take care of yourself. And she says, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Look at your state, you're the Imam, protect yourself. And here Imam Sajjad says, look at my father in that state. How can I be not in this state of pain where I see the enemies burying their loved ones and I see my father here without his head in the
قتلك على لعنة الله على قوم الظالمين.
سيعلم الذين ظلموا أي منقلبين ينقلبون.